in killing and organ harvesting in the area. Security expert calls for deployment of vigilante group to capture wanted gang leader Tubaba. Today is World Diabetes Day, and on the foreign scene, rescue were raised to save trapped workers in India. I'm Ifichuku Mwanyeli with the news. Civil servants in River State are partially complying with the indefinite strike action. Our correspondent reports that the secretariat say some workers reported to work. Yesterday, organized labor in River State ordered its affiliate to mobilize their members to shut down every working environment, both in the public and private sectors. Meanwhile, the Minister of Labor, Employment and Productivity, Simon Lalong, has convened a meeting with labor leader. The NLC and the TUC are expected at the meeting today. Yesterday, the federal government asked the organized labor to shelve its strike, reminding them of a restraining order issued by the National Industrial Court, Abuja, on Friday. As you may know, organized labor says the strike is due to the attack on the NLC president and other in Owerri, Imo State on November 1st, as well as other pending labor issues. The president of the Trade Union Congress of Nigeria, TUC, Festus Osifo, spoke to the media on this.
On midnight today, a nationwide strike is going to commence. All affiliates of Trade Union Congress of Nigeria, Nigeria Labour Congress, all state councils of the two centers have been mobilized adequately, and this is going to be indefinite until government at all levels wake up to their responsibility.
Meanwhile, the Academic Staff Union of Universities ASU have asked its members to join the nationwide strike declared by the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) and the Trade Union Congress of Nigeria (TUC). President of ASU, Professor Emmanuel Osodeke, gave the directive on Monday evening in a letter sent to all the union zonal coordinators and branch chairpersons of the union. But the Congress of Nigerian University Academics says its members are not part of the ongoing nationwide strike because it was not consulted by the NLC and TUC. Moving on, the family of a missing 4-year-old boy, Giovanni Moses, says they are in distress since their son went missing last Friday. Now, the incident occurred in their Umwazu Stream Road in Iweche, in Eche local government area of River State. His aunt, Faith Ita, in an interview with our correspondent, called on anyone with useful information about her nephew to report to the police or contact them on 0902-141-4641 or 0905-679-8076.
He came back from school and stepped outside to play. We saw that rain wanted to fall. So every child ran into their house, and then we noticed that Giovanni didn't come to the house like he usually does. We asked one child, he said he saw him, that he saw a man talking to him. That was when we had to going around alerting people that we have not seen this Giovanni. So I want everybody to help me put eye and see if I can find this boy.
Another resident of Eche, Temple Okere, says there is a rise in killing and organ harvesting in Eche local government area of River State.
It is indeed a very sad development that Eche has turned into something else. This since Umazu Stream Road, few months back, a woman was found dead with body parts being harvested. A few days ago, a 13-year-old girl was found dead in Amakomba in Eche here. I want to appeal to the Nigerian police to intensify action to ensure the needful is being done as fast as possible.
A security expert, Stanley Nsofa, says there is nothing wrong for the government to deploy OSPAC to the Ahoda axis of the state to help arrest the suspected killers of late DPO Bako Ambashe. Speaking with our correspondent, Mr. Nsofa added that it would be an indictment on the police if OSPAC succeeds in arresting Tubaba and his group.
If they are the people that we get the declared cultists to Baba, why not? I'm not against it. But I think it's an indictment on the police if they are not able to get to Baba and OSPAC helps them to get it. It means that we need to review the system. I think it's no news that OSPAC did some good work within Omoko and some other area they existed. They can deploy them within Ahoda East.
A security expert said for the police to arrest Tubaba and his group, they must fish out the bad eggs in the force and deploy technology. Some residents of River State also spoke.
Yes, the killing in Ahoda is becoming like a movie. serious. If they are tired of this, they should hands up and call other security agencies to help them, to assist them to fish out these hoodlums.
They don't keep 5 persons now. Who know how else they will give people for that community?
This was changed. So now that new are coming now, I think you need time for him to be able to sit and review all the things that his predecessor left behind. But for now, they try their best as at when the other man was around.
The police people, they have to put more effort to see and catch the person.
But a traditional ruler, the Eze Ibuako II of Ebeya land in Ahoda East local government area, Godspower Obagi, said the effort of local vigilantes would yield little or no result, as Obagi spoke on Nigeria Info FM's Morning Crossfire.
It cannot send somebody with bare hand or somebody with machete to confront a hoodlum with sophisticated weapon, with loaded 5-6 magazines, who arm a local vigilante. What is them now, this hoodlum down, is the military. Even the police, they better say that the operation has overwhelmed them. They call in the military or specialist unit like anti-cultism and plan a coordinated operation. Not only patrolling and going back, they should stay within the territory. See, a local vigilante who cannot combat this hoodlum.
Still to come, stakeholders fault INEC's conduct of off-cycle elections. Please stay with us.
Stay on track with Nigeria Info.
And PFN, the Stone Bishops.
Talking about Mourinho and AS Roma. Paulo Dybala has joined forces with Mourinho.
And then so the aviation workers also want to join the strike.
Your access to all the top stories and more.
Let's talk.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
You're welcome back, and now the rest of the news. The Nigeria Civil Society Situation Room is disappointed with the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC over Saturday's conduct of the off-cycle governorship elections in Bayelsa, Imo, and Kogi State. Also, a lawyer, Chioma Choko, says INEC failed to improve its performance during last weekend's off-cycle election. Mr. Choko tells our correspondent that records of voter apathy in Bayelsa, Imo, and Kogi State show the systemic failure of the electoral umpire. The Nigerian Army has expressed dismay over the alarming rate of the spread of fake online recruitment information, particularly regarding the Nigerian Army Direct Short Service DSS recruitment portal for the year 2023. A statement by the Director of Army Public Relations, Brigadier General Oyema Nwachukwu, warned members of the public against falling prey to fraudsters. And the chairman of the Senate Committee on Health, Ipali Buhari Banigo, has advised people with diabetic symptoms to embrace nutritional counseling, physical exercise, a no-smoking lifestyle, and regular diabetic medication. Dr. Banigo, Senator representing Rivers West Senatorial District, stated this today in a statement to commemorate this year's World Diabetes Day. The theme for the year's World Diabetes Day is access to diabetes care. In business, electricity workers have shut down the national grid following the declaration of an indefinite strike by organized labor unions. In entertainment, Rema has become the youngest African artist to sell out O2 Arena at the age of 23. In sport, Anthony Joshua has agreed to fight Otto Wallin in Saudi Arabia on December 23rd, with Deontay Wilder set to face off with Joseph Parker on the same night. On the international scene, rescuers are racing to save 40 workers trapped inside a collapsed tunnel in the northern Indian state of Uttarakhand since Sunday morning. And that's a wrap of the news this afternoon. Before we go, let's have a look at the major stories. Partial compliance in River State as ASU joins nationwide strike. Today is World Diabetes Day. And on the foreign scene, rescuers are racing to save trapped workers in India. The news was edited by Onyeka Chinwosu. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I'm Ifechuku Moyeli. Many thanks for listening.